Big Ed here. Today we're going to talk about the Glock 19 Generation 4 pistol. This is Glock's newest offering right here. It is a polymer pistol chambered in 9mm. The bottom is polymer and the slide and the barrel are steel, and also other components inside the firearm are steel. Basically, the Generation 3, Generation 4 have rails on them. Also, the knurling is new around the grips of the firearm, and the safety is ambidextrous, and this is the first one. The Generations 3 were not. You can see that. You can take this safety and switch it to both sides. Also, you can notice the magazines have cutouts on both sides of it. One of the reasons I really like this pistol is the size of it right here. This is one thing Glock got right. If you can look at the pistol right here and look at it fitting in my hand right there, it holds my pinky, it holds all my fingers, and it doesn't stick out, nor does it in my pinkies onto it. I love the size of this pistol. It's got a 4-inch barrel, actually 4.02-inch barrel, 4 inches, and I just love the way this pistol sits in here. Also, the Glock 23 is chambered in 40 caliber, same size as this, and the Glock 32 shoots 357 SIG, chambered in the same size as this. And it just works out perfect. And the only control in this firearm that won't be ambidextrous would be the slide release right there. But you know, you can, if you're a lefty, you can rack it without that. You know, it works perfectly fine. Another nice thing about these firearms is just the customability of them. Is the sights. You know, you can take the sights out. You can put night sights in. These are just rubber plastic sights. Those are easy to swap out of the firearm. And also the mechanism firing this gun it's striker fired, which basically just means the firing pin, you're just basically pulling it back every single time, and it gets to a certain point and it releases the firing pin, and the spring pushes it forward into the firing cap of the round. And yeah, so it's been around. You know, Glock 17 is the original Glock they made, and this is just one size smaller. This firearm holds 15 rounds in standard capacity, and the Glock 17 would hold 17 rounds. Here in New York State, this firearm only has 10-round magazines, and we only have them loaded with 7 rounds because that's all we can put in our magazines in New York State. And the availability of these are good. They're pretty easy to get. I mean, you can buy the 10-rounders on eBay, not the 15s. So they're pretty easy to get. So most states are going to have 15 rounders, except for I think it's like New York, New Jersey, some, depending on what kind of a license you have, in Massachusetts, and also California. California's, yeah, that's a whole different story. But excellent firearm. I'd also recommend this firearm for a first-time buyer for a firearm, or to teach somebody, you know, anybody that needs to learn how to fire a firearm. This is a good gun because you'll grow into 9mm, something you can shoot for the rest of your life. So let's go ahead and take a few shots with this right now. Right now I'm going to shoot for the opening shots. I have some Summit 9mm right here, 115 grain stuff. I also have some Federal Classic Jacketed Hollow Point, some Hydra Shock right there. And I also have 124 grain, some Arms Core right here, loaded up. So let's go ahead and we'll take a few shots, see if I can hit any of my targets here. But I also have, that is an inside the waistband DeSantis holster Kydex. That's awesome. It's a great way to carry this. Glasses are fogged up. So these are some 124 grain Arms Core right here. We'll give these a whirl. Yeah, this is some more Summit 115 grain right here. Here's some more Summit 115 grain. Here's some of the Federal Hydroshock 115 grain hollow points right here. We'll see how this gun feeds them. Ooh, we got one jam in there on that last one. We'll save that one. It could be a bad bullet. This is definitely cheaper hollow points. So we got one more magazine of those. Last one is some Summit 115 grain. So that's it right there. Glock 19. I'll do a little more talking. We'll load up one more magazine. I got some real hot stuff right here. Some 115 grain Federal Plus P Plus. We'll shoot 5 of these. These are real expensive now, and they're, I believe this is a nickel coating on these on top of the brass. These are really expensive, but it was interesting. That one didn't feed, but this is definitely not quality ammunition right there. That's the Federal Hydroshock, and I've seen tests on that. It's just not that good. Actually, we'll load the first round of Hydroshock. We'll see if we can get this one to feed in there, the one that didn't go off on me. So let's go ahead and give this a whirl. Yeah, I chambered that first round. Definitely got more recoil, these Plus P pluses. Yeah, and I'm not too good on that last target there, but you get the idea. But let's quickly field strip the gun. It's empty. Dry fire it. That's it right there. The gun is field strip. You can see in the Generation 4 pistol right there, that's a double recoil spring. And those are the, it's pretty simple. You can see also this is not exactly a stock Glock right here. I have the 3.5 pound disconnect in there, but it's, you know, but besides that, it's completely bone stock right here. But that's basically it right there, and it just comes apart like a regular gun. It's pretty simple. And also the rifling in this firearm. I'm going to load one more magazine, I think, while I'm talking here. The rifling in this is called polyagonal. It's basically, it comes down to, you don't want to shoot lead bullets through this. You don't want to shoot many lead bullets through this. You really, because the barrel will lead very quickly. You could shoot a magazine or two, but I wouldn't go past that. If you want to shoot, you know, cast lead bullets, I would go ahead and get a Lone Wolf barrel, aftermarket barrel, and that's probably your best bet. Is the Lone Wolf barrel, and you can get those extended with threads on them. You can, you know, so you can put silencers on them. You can get them in all sorts of different configurations. You know, you can convert the 40 to 357 to a 9, and vice versa. But those are, you know, excellent accessories for a Glock. You know, you can get the extended magazines, put the 33 round magazine, those if you're in the right state, but not here in New York. So we're going to go ahead and just empty this last magazine right here and see if I can dial into that end plate. I had some problems hitting that, I think, but let's see if we can hit it a little better. So that's it right there. But definitely great pistol. Good pistol for the whole family to shoot, you know. I would say at least if you can get your hand around it. It also comes with back straps, so you can change the size of the grip. My hands aren't that big, and they fit really well in this, on this firearm right here. So I don't have to. I have just it in stock form right here without the two. It comes with a medium and a large back strap, and but that's basically about it. But yeah, any questions, post them below. I'll try to get back to them quickly. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. Appreciate it.